How's it going, everybody? So, about a week ago or so, Marvel's Avengers Infinity War, The Art of the Movie book came out. And it's really awesome. It has some amazing things inside of the book, amazing photos of alternate costume designs for some characters, and even some alternate scenes. There have been a lot of videos done on these alternate scenes and even the alternate ending. I've done some myself. They're actually pretty cool. But some of the most interesting things in this book actually come from the commentary that's inside of it. And I want to talk about a specific commentary by co-writer Christopher Marcus that could offer some insight in how the Avengers could potentially defeat Thanos in Avengers 4. Also, I'm still doing my giveaway, giving away copies of Infinity War, Deadpool 2, and Ant-Man and the Wasp on Blu-ray, as well as some special edition posters. If you would like to enter for your chance to win, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment down below with your thoughts and your favorite superhero. So, as I mentioned, this commentary is in the book, and it's by co-writer of Infinity War and Avengers 4, Christopher Marcus. And it's about the Infinity Stones, and it's about Thanos. So this is what he says in the commentary. They've been misused by people who didn't understand their true power. And now that the real master of them, Thanos, has showed up, we can see what they actually do. The problem is, as you can imagine, as you gain control over these things, your story just goes haywire because why are there any stakes for the man who can control time, space, reality, your mind, your soul, and power? He can reset as many times as it'll take, so you have to build in a lot of bumps in the road or maybe keep one stone away from him for long enough in order for the thing to have any dramatic structure at all. Okay, so a few things to talk about. In the beginning, he says they've been misused by people who didn't understand their true power, which is true. We have seen the stones be used throughout the MCU, and all of which, besides Doctor Strange, have definitely not really fully grasped their power. So we think about Loki, Red Skull, Ronan the Accuser, Ultron. Nobody has been able to harness the power of the Infinity Stones quite like Thanos. After all, Thanos did hold them with his bare hands. So we finally have someone who can fully control the stones' power. And this is where Christopher Marcus says in the commentary that the story goes haywire. Because how can you defeat somebody who essentially has control over reality and the universe? And that's where Christopher Marcus says there has to be some sort of bump in the road, or the Avengers have to get a stone away from him for them to even have a chance. So, when I think about the first part, a bump in the road, I think about the Infinity Gauntlet being destroyed at the end of Infinity War. So, coming from a writer's perspective, which Christopher Marcus is because he co-wrote the film, you look at the Infinity Gauntlet and you think, how could the Avengers defeat this? And the answer was, you damage it. During a Q&A on Twitter, the Russo brothers said that there was a cost to Thanos doing the snap, and they said that both Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet were both permanently damaged after the snap. Thanos can clearly still use the Infinity Stones because we saw him use the Space Stone to get away from Thor at the end of the movie. But what they're saying here is that the Infinity Gauntlet can't perform another snap. Thanos can't alter the universe at will anymore. But he does still have the other stones, including the Time Stone and the Space Stone. He could possibly use the Time Stone to repair the Infinity Gauntlet, and he could possibly use the Space Stone to travel to Nidavellir to get a new Infinity Gauntlet. Which is where the second part of what Christopher Marcus is saying comes in, where you have to get a stone away from him. Thanos needs all 6 of the Infinity Stones to perform another snap and essentially have control over the universe. And if you get a single stone away from him, he no longer has that power. So the key to defeating Thanos is to get one of the Infinity Stones away from him. This stone could possibly be the Time Stone. After all, we know that time travel is going to play a pretty big part in Avengers 4. Doctor Strange was pretty adamant about not letting Thanos get a hold of the Time Stone throughout the whole entire movie. But then at the end, he gave it up pretty easily, so perhaps he saw that the Avengers somehow get it back. Whether they use the Time Stone themselves to go back in time or they use the Quantum Realm, it's certainly beneficial for Thanos to not have the Time Stone. Not only will he not be able to go back through time, but he won't have all 6 Infinity Stones, giving him complete power over everything. So getting one of the Infinity Stones away from Thanos is going to be the key to defeating him in Avengers 4. Sounds like a job for an Avenger that nobody can really see.
I love meeting people. I love it. Yeah. What do you guys do?
So, let me know what you think about Christopher Marcus's commentary in the art book, and let me know which Infinity Stone you think the Avengers are going to take back from Thanos. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And again, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like the video so you can enter the giveaway and stay up to date on everything relating to Avengers 4. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.